We now return to Let's Play XCOM, Enemy Unknown. The final chamber. I'm going to tell you right now, this might be a very anticlimactic battle. I'm going to try and cheese this.
Going dark.
Just so you know.
We've got multiple contacts.
Behold the greatest failure of the Imperial ones. We who failed to ascend as they thought we would. We who were cast out. We who were doomed to feed on the gift of lesser beings. As we sought to uplift them, to prepare them for what lies ahead.
Okay. So this is meant to be pretty difficult, actually. But Guile has a perfect shot on this guy. And by ghosting,
Time to disappear.
he's got a 100% chance at critting. Provided he hits. Sonic Boom! And, because he's got double tap, he can do it again. Provided he hits. Sonic Boom!
You need our guidance to hone this hour. Without us, what are you?
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction?
Up.
Well, I guess there's more. Pretty dramatic ending for a rather non-dramatic. Second wave is coming. New custom gameplay options are now available for your next game of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Yeah, I mean, pretty... that battle, if I had known, I would have just tacked this on to the last video. If I'd known it was going to be that easy. We lost no battles. We won them all. Lost 5. That puts me at rank 9 in the world. What are these? Are these percentages, or I don't know what that means. We did it in under a year. I don't know if that's good or not. I have not paid attention at all to any of the statistics. I have no idea if this is good or not. It took me quite a while to get on board with the psychic soldier stuff. If I had actually built the chamber when I had it available, could have gotten that a little bit earlier, and then I might have had an entire squad of psychic soldiers. However, turned out it really wasn't that hard. Just taking it slow and having the right things. If I had had the blaster launcher on Mac there, it would have been even easier, I imagine. But I didn't really use that as much as I was. I thought that the last battle was where I was going to be using all that stuff. That's why I was hanging on to it and saving all of the explosives, because the ethereals can deflect your shots, and so explosives are the only thing that are guaranteed to hit the first time. It turned out that was completely unnecessary, and squad sight is completely overpowered. So when I said that it was worthless all those episodes ago, this is the one instance when I can see it is like essential to winning, or at least winning easily. Next statistic. This is basically the same couple. That must have been the summary. So this is all combat statistics. 65% shot. That's pretty good. There were a few times when we missed that it was critical, but most of the time I either missed when I still had other opportunities, or we got rid of most of them, or we hit when we needed it. Overall, I do think I actually got very lucky in this Let's Play. There were, for example, those missions. If it had not been for that one mission, turning in the rifles and then getting the 3,000, it would have been much longer to get to here. As it was, I was taking way too long to get to where I needed to be. My satellites needed to be up there a little bit better, a little bit quicker, and so I was just kind of behind. And then that big amount of money, I caught up immediately. I was able to buy everything. So, and there were missions where I feel like things just happened a little bit too nicely. I don't know if that's because of the difficulty. It took, what? It took me 4 days to get that second satellite? It took me forever to get that second satellite. What's it talking about? I don't know. Anyway, that was XCOM Enemy Unknown. Again, I've seen the view counts for these videos. There have not been a lot of you watching, so I do appreciate it. I know that this game in particular has probably lost its interest level because it was just completely inundated in coverage when it first came out. I have to say, though, I really enjoyed it, and by the time you watch this video, it's going to be like a month down the road, because I've recorded for probably 2 weeks worth, 3 weeks worth straight. I have not stopped playing this. I might just end up having to release a series like a video twice a day or something to catch this up. Otherwise, you guys are going to be so far behind on it. It was not without its problems. It definitely is a buggy game still. The teleportation bug can be game breaking at times because you can just suddenly be overwhelmed, or what you're after suddenly is on the other side of the screen and behind you, and that's just really annoying. I do definitely plan on playing Enemy Within, which adds a lot more and is probably going to be more difficult, so this was considered a bit of a practice run for me. Like I said, I had not played this game before, even though I'd seen Let's Plays of it and all that. So I just kind of wanted to dive into the first one before going to the expansion and just skipping over this one. This one, though, has definitely opened my eyes to how things need to start out in the early game, and I think that the next series. I mean, I started looking at the wiki about halfway through to really get a feel for what everything does, and now the next series I think I'll be a little more on top of it. Although I think I will actually do a playthrough of the game myself before doing a let's play of it, just so I can understand all the extra mechanics. So I'm not just sitting here, well, what does this do? But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the game. Doing the Long War, I don't know if I'll ever do that one. I might just jump straight to XCOM 2. XCOM 2, bit of a letdown, I guess, compared to this one. But just for completeness sake, don't expect it right away, though. I mean, I do have plans for doing sequels. I've done several series where I've done the first game and meant to do sequels, like Dragon Quest, Fallout. It's taken me forever because by the time a game finishes or a series finishes, it's been several months since it started, and then I have another game I want to play, or a game that I've been gifted, and so I'm kind of obligated to do it. Such is the case now. I actually have a couple series that are going to start immediately after this one, and so by the time you see this, they'll probably be overlapping, and you'll be wondering why I'm doing 4 series at a time. Anyway, that has been XCOM. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play.